Hey there guys, it's Rick Utzer here with Airgunweb, your home for old school airgun reviews, and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Today we are here to right an egregious wrong. In my last video, I really screwed something up. Now we didn't cause any damage, but I did get it very wrong. So we're gonna fix it. But before we do that, I want to tell you about today's sponsor, which is FT Airguns. Thank you, FT Airguns, for sponsoring Airgunweb, for being part of Airgun Expo, for coming out here, spending some time with us, for leaving us with the Wildcat here and the Vortex optics. We're going to have some fun with this, but now let's get to where I kind of goofed up, guys, okay? So when we were going through the shooting portion of this, and I was going through the power adjuster, I said that it was kind of an oddball thing, and it was. In my mind, okay, up is where the notch is, where your position is, which would have been 3 and 4, like I was saying. 3, was it 3 being full? I forgot which one it was. One was high and one was low. Anyway, actually, the indicator as to what power level you're on is at the bottom. Now, there's no markings there, nor is it actually, guys, in the manual as to exactly where this is. So it... but I did get it wrong. And so, you know, I wanted to kind of fix that. And since I wanted to do a video to fix that, I thought, gosh, it's a gorgeous day. Might as well do some shooting, right? On this sort of topic, and I, like before I would do something like mess with the reg, and this actually has less instructions about the regulator than it does the power adjuster. So I'm probably just going to get some help from FT Airguns, either Esteban or Manny. You guys can call them up if you need help with your guns. Give them a call, right? Go to their website, www.ftairguns.com. Go to the contact page, call them, and see if they can help you out if you guys have questions. But before I go tinkering deep into a gun, I look at the manual. I did not think I needed a manual to know how to turn the power adjuster, obviously. Yeah, the other thing you want to make sure you never do, and I mentioned this in the video, you never adjust this with the gun cocked. If you do, you can damage it and then you're done. So you definitely do not want to do that. Now with it open, you can just, there you go. Now I did also find out that there is a hammer spring adjuster. There is a little adjust, little words that says adjust. When that's at the bottom, that's power level 1. And again, just the bottom. A little white mark FX there would be nice. But you could put a 1.5 millimeter Allen wrench through there and actually fine tune the hammer adjuster. One of the comments we had on the video was about only getting, I say only in air quotes, 34 foot-pounds out of a $2,000 air gun. First of all, check your prices, because this is about a $1,400 air gun, which is still a lot of money, but it's not $2,000. And the other side of it, one of the beautiful things about FX is that it's very tunable. So can this do more? I would imagine we could. We're only sitting at 100 bar on the reg. So if we took it to 120, 130 bar, I bet you we can get a lot more with this. And that's the whole point. We're going to tune this thing up. And ultimately, I want to shoot slugs with it. I mean, FX gun, I got a whole boxes full of FX 22 hybrid slugs. Yeah, I want to shoot slugs with this gun to see what it can do. But today, we're going to shoot some more JSB pellets, just because, as I said, I wanted to do a video fixing my oops, and gosh, it's beautiful, so let's do some shooting. I also did grab the FX chronograph. We have it hanging off the air tube here for those guys that would probably get mad at me if I had it hanging off, you know, compressing the shroud and the tube, which makes good sense. So it is just suspended here on the air tube. Should not interfere. I'm going to go get my other camera going. We're at 50 yards again today, and this time I've got the camera down there, so we'll have a much better picture. Sorry about the image quality on the last one. Anyway, I'm going to go deal with that, and then we're going to have some fun shooting some JSB and actually FIREARMS pellets. Be right back. Okay, so I've got on the table here the 1813s, the 16 grain AirArms, and the 16 or 1589 Hades. Now, I know that there are a lot of other pellets, and we will be getting to those. Specifically, I've got a whole box full of H&N pellets that they sent me. So we will be getting to those. We have like a whole bunch of H&N slugs too. So we are going to we are going to stretch this little guy and see exactly what it can do. So stay with us. It's going to be a process. We're not going to do it all at once. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my chrono going. I'm using the FX chronograph. I recently redid this space here. I used to be focused, it used to be oriented this way, but the wind tore it bad. And for Airgun Expo, I decided, you know, let's go ahead and get a couple new covers. We'll put some fresh shade cloth on them and we'll orient them this way. So when the wind blows, they have more rigidity, and it has worked out very well. But now we are very shaded, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. We are very shaded, and that means that my chrono doesn't work under here. So I'm using the radar, which glad we got it. All right, let me get this done. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. We've got a new string. We're going to connect to it. We're all set. I do really like this software or this system, this FX chronograph. As you guys know, I also use the Pro Chrono Digital a lot. That's probably my preference if I have to get any reporting out of it. The FX is wonderful for stuff like this because I can just shoot my normal shooting and not even have to think about, am I shooting over the chrono or any of that stuff. I can just shoot, which is great. But it doesn't always register, and the reporting doesn't look great. I mean, they could do better on how it outputs. If they could take a page from the Pro Chrono Digital, which has some really nice reporting. I mean, it just looks nice. It's something you can just email to a client right out of your phone, and it looks like it was, you know, done back at the office. So it's really, really nice. All right. But today we're just getting some reference numbers anyway. All right. All right, so we've got, I think we've sorted out last time with 18 shots. And I am on power level 1. We don't want to be there. We're going to go on power level 7. Now I know. I know what that means now. Yay. Yes, so I was looking at 3 before, saying, why is 3 more powerful than 4? But anyway. Anyway, we're past that. We're past that now, right? Thank you, FT Airguns, for having a sense of humor and putting up with me. All right, so we're going to take a shot. And let's see. I'm going to take a shot at the center. Now, we were centered last time. We were on, so we should be fairly close, right? Okay. My eye relief just right here. All right, let's take a shot.
923.
Yeah. I don't know how to describe it. When pellets are flying like they're supposed to, they're just like a line. There's no swirling, there's no kicking. Depends on what you're shooting. Sometimes you'll be shooting a gun and you'll just watch your pellets go like this. Now you can adjust your scope and put them all in the same place sometimes. But if you're between here and there, they're not going to be hitting straight. You just watch the pellets. It's just like this perfect little straight arc. You don't see them kicking. Like sometimes you'll see the pellets kick like this. Sometimes you'll see them swirl, like I said, but this is just straight shooting, which is really, really nice. And we're getting our chrono numbers, we're 34 foot-pounds, which is what I expected. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay.
928.
Okay, we should probably lower this a little bit.
Yeah. 928.
Okay. Oh, just turn it. So used to the turrets, you have to pull up. These you just turn, it's fine. Okay. I'm going to walk it right into the center. Yeah, we're right on it. So I'm going to move to the upper left, and we're going to do, let's go ahead and do 10-shot groups, right? So that's a good, legitimate, not cutting any corners. Let's do 10-shot groups today with this.
928. 932. 937.
4.
935.
5.
932.
6.
939.
7.
932. 932.
9.
932. 935.
Okay, that's about as nice a group as you can get at 50 yards. I had like what, one that kind of got away, went a little teeny bit high. But yeah, that is Roadrunner. You guys can't see it. Roadrunner. I wonder if that's the one that's gonna hang out and watch our video. Nope, he's out. He's gone. He doesn't trust me. Yeah, that is like pinky hole. That's beautiful. Now let's go ahead and we're going to switch over. Get out of there. We're going to switch over to, let's see, what do we want to do next? We'll do the 15.89s, I guess. They are, I mean, I don't know FIREARMS pellet weight, if they've rounded up to 16 or if they're truly 16s or what, I don't know. Do 15.89s. Let me save that shot, this thing though. Let me do this, save. And let's see, our data shows 16 foot per second spread. I would like better out of a gun this expensive, but results are what they are. I will take the results. Standard deviation is 4.1. All right, so we did new string. And let's do our settings. So these are going to be 15.89s. Now this is where the power adjuster may come in real handy. So if we're pushing too fast, instead of having to redo the reg, all you need to do is just, you know, turn down your power adjuster a little bit, and you may be where you want to be. So I do like it when the power adjuster is already pushing pretty hard. I mean, 929, yeah, am I have that right? Sorry, I need to look at the save strings again. Let me just see. We're at view string. Yeah, 920, 930 is about perfect for pellets, right? So when you're right at the perfect level with the heaviest, I say heaviest in air quotes, that most people would use in 22. When you're right at that power level, or right at that velocity, if you're going to drop your pellet weight, then you can just make a fine adjustment with your power adjuster back here and find yourself exactly where you need to be, which is awesome. Okay. Let me get this finished up here. We're going to go and shoot the target to the right of the last one. And actually, what I might do, I may actually dial in our scope. Let's just see where we're hitting first, though. I'm going to shoot at the bottom first, and then we'll do a 10-shot group. All right. So I'm going to shoot the bottom center, and let's see where we're hitting. Okay, 34 foot-pounds, by the way. Now we'll be fine. Let me just do 10 shots like that. So we'll move back to the top, and we're going to shoot 10 shots at that center top bowl. And let's see if they are as tight as the other ones.
One. 984. 986.
3.
979.
4.
984.
5.
984.
6.
986.
7.
984.
8.
979.
9.
981.
10.
979.
Okay, a little bit bigger group, but yeah, if I was hunting with this, it'd be dead. Easily dead. All right, last one we're going to do is we're going to actually go lighter. No, I apologize. Man, we're not going lighter. We're going just a fraction heavier. We're going to the 16 grains FIREARMS pellets. So those were 15.89 Hades, and we're right at 34 foot-pounds. It doesn't matter what pellet weight you're running. If the power output's the same and the gun's doing its job, it's going to be the same power output within a margin of error. All right, so we'll save that. Okay, settings. This is 16 grain. FIREARMS. All right. Shot string, new. Okay. Let's see how these do. Now, most of you guys probably already know this, but the FIREARMS pellets are made by JSB. They're not interchangeable, however. There are subtle differences between the metallurgy and, yeah, so they're not exactly the same, but they're pretty close. At least that's what I've been told. All right, let's wrap this up. I'm going to try and sneak in one more video today if I can. That'd be awesome. Okay, there we go. Before it gets starting to get chilly. All right. Same drill. I'm going to take a shot at the bottom just to see where I'm hitting. And if we're in the black, we'll just move to the top and shoot a group. Oh. I was going to look at the consistency. I'm sorry, I forgot.
$979.
Yep, we'll go with that. It looks like at 50 yards, 18.13s or Hades or 15.89s or FIREARMS, you don't have to touch your scope. You can just go shoot, which is nice. I like it. All right, here we go. 10 shots, top right.
$979. 981. 984. 984. 981. 974. 977. 979. 981. 979.
Yeah, 34 foot-pounds again, a couple dropped. We did have some spread there. Only a 10 foot per second spread. Guys, this gun can flat shoot. I mean, no doubt. I mean, there's 3 pellets. Granted, it does have a preference for the 18.13s, although if we take into account the one outlier on the 18.13s and the full group on the 16 FIREARMS, it might be pretty much even. I'd have to mic it. Well, you know, maybe we'll do that another day, but it's pretty doggone good. Guys, I am just loving shooting this gun. I have another FX that we'll be getting to as well, doing some more with that. And I did talk to FT Airguns. We're going to be hopefully working out a deal where we'll have the 357 Impact Mark III. If that works out, that's going to be freaking awesome because we shot that. We were shooting that at 100 yards during Airgun Expo, and you had to work to miss. That gun was awesome. So I'm very much looking forward to getting that in. Guys, that's really going to be it for now. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my oops. I think it's perfectly understandable oops, personally, if I can make all kinds of excuses for myself. But I want to, explain that to you guys so that you understood the gun's actually fine. It was not out of adjustment. It was just I didn't know how to use it properly. But it's working great, shooting great, and we're getting some great results. So guys, that's going to be it for now. I mean, thank you so much for watching. Please check out FT Airguns, www.ftairguns.com. If you have questions, reach out to them there. And if you want to go put hands on and you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area or within driving distance of it, how much would you like to kind of go actually put one of these things in your hands? Is it really going to fit me? Is it really going to be what I want? Well, you can do that with a brick and mortar store. That's awesome, and that's what they got. So go check them out, www.ftairguns.com. That's going to be it for now. My name is Rick Utzer here with Airgunweb, your home for old school airgun reviews and where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Thanks for watching.